guys, it's Emma and I'm back today for you with another video. And today this is going to be a very special video because today this is going to be your book review, and if you could not tell from the title above, I am going to be reviewing my very first children's book. Okay, I want to give a special shout out to Olivia Baylor and her son Elijah for sending me a copy of The Cap That Dipped by Elijah Baylor. This is about a black boy named Lamont who is about to go to bed when he realizes that he needs to put his cap on over his locks. But his cap has other plans. It wants to go on an adventure. I was really nervous in order to review this because I wanted to review it as professionally and as well as I could. And I feel like I am ready. I feel like I have a pretty good set of notes here, just off camera, in order for me to, get everything straight. And it's not only going to be my opinion. I've also sought the experience and advice of one of my best friends who has ample experience as a nanny, as a babysitter, as a camp counselor, just working with children and working around children's materials in and of itself. So I feel like with her expertise, this is going to be, I hope, a very helpful review. So this is going to be a spoiler-free review of The Cap That Dipped. I hope you guys enjoy. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about the author, Elijah himself, and then I'm going to get right into the opinions that I had mixed in with my friend's opinion. So Elijah Baylor is the writer and creator of the Cap Exploration series, this being the first book. On the back, there's a whole thing about what Elijah likes to do in his spare time, including learning a multitude of languages, which include Japanese, sign language, and soon to be Spanish. And then it also says he's in his group Japanese class, chess club, and Pokemon club. All right, and that I felt some sort of camaraderie with, okay, because I was in a Pokemon club in middle school. And I don't know, I think to tip this section off, I think it's just amazing and incredible to have a kid as young as he is writing not only a book but a series. Okay, I think it's awesome. A kid that age doing what he's doing versus what I was doing at my age. I just think it is amazing. On to the actual writing of the book. First off, I want to talk about the art style. It reminds me of Little Bill in a way, if y'all have ever seen that TV show. If y'all were around my age when I was young, this is what it looks like. It reminds me so much of that, and I used to love watching Little Bill. Okay, it's very, the colors are very bright, that's very contrasted, and I don't know, I just think it's so cute looking. I love it. The genre of this book is children's and adventure, all right? So I think if your child really likes adventure stories, I would most definitely pick this up and read on through the series. Quite honestly, I just think this is really good for lock representation and just black hair representation in general, okay? Because so much of the time, black hair is stigmatized and regulated. It's what my friend described as like a foot in the door phenomenon. Just a kid talking about his hair and then the cap that goes on his hair. I don't know, I feel like it would do a lot for people growing up that have this type of hair. The writing is geared towards children, okay, so I didn't really have a problem there. It was funny. Okay, it had me smiling and it had me giggling, and it was just a nice time. Okay, it really was. It was like a trip down memory lane back to like Nick Jr., if you guys remember that. So like I said, this is a series, and honestly, some series that I would equate this to would maybe be Junie B. Jones or the No David series. And because this is a series, there's also a little thing that I love that Elijah added, that is like a little writing section where your child can speculate on what happens next in the next book. And I just think that is really good. I think it gets them ready for the next book. It's very clever, and I don't know, I think, like I said, it's building stepping stones for the bridge between the first book and the next one. I gave The Cap That Dipped by Elijah Baylor 5 stars. Okay, I think it is a perfect children's book, and quoting my friend, she said that she would, quote, confidently give this book to any of the younger children that she worked with. I just can't wait to see what this turns out to be and what Elijah continues to do with this series, okay, because I think he's on a great start to becoming an even bigger author. And just, I think this is an amazing encouragement for any young kids that want to be authors growing up, just to be able to see somebody like Elijah to be able to do something as clever and as colorful and as honestly incredible as this, a debut book, right? I mean, are you kidding me? This is amazing. I cannot gush enough about how I can't wait to see what he does with this series and what he does later on in his life with being an author, hopefully. If you are planning to have children, if you work with children, or if you have children, I think that this would be a very good addition to your children's library, just for a nice action adventure that isn't too long. And I don't know, I think, like I said, it will really enthrall kids. Honestly, I hope it does, all right? Because I hope that Elijah really takes this and just runs with it, okay? Because I think he'll go really far with it. So you guys, that was my spoiler-free review for The Cap That Dipped by Elijah Baylor. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you guys will go check him out. I will leave the link to Elijah's and his family's website at www.meetthebaylors.com, where you can learn more about Elijah and his family as they homeschool him, travel the world, and DIY updates on their life, and possibly some updates on the book series. Okay, so you guys, like I said before, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will check out Elijah Baylor. I hope you guys are staying safe and that you guys have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.